Moving ahead, guys, our next question is my y is equal to sine of bracketed ax plus b upon cos of bracketed cx plus d. At first glance, it's very clear that y is in the form of u by v, wherein y, u, and v are all functions of x. Before I apply the division rule here, I am writing my first function of x u as sine of bracketed ax plus b, and the second function of x v as cos of bracketed cx plus d. So let me try and differentiate u first and foremost. As it can easily be seen, it's a chain rule. Of this is sine of a function of x, this is cos of a function of x. So derivative of u is equal to ddx of sine of bracketed ax plus b. I know if fx is sine of a function of x, or if I have some y as sine of a function of x, my dy by dx is equal to f dash x, derivative of the function, into cos of my function. So I get du by dx is equal to sine of bracketed ax plus b. I first and foremost get cos of bracketed ax plus b into d by dx of ax plus b. Thereby, du by dx is equal to cos of ax plus b into ddx of ax plus ddx of b. Going ahead, du by dx is equal to cos of ax plus b. I get as a d by dx of x plus 0. So du by dx is equal to cos of ax plus b into a into 1. On what grounds? A being a constant, and I know ddx of x is equal to 1. So I can say du by dx is equal to a cos ax plus b. Similarly, what can I say about v? If I differentiate, this is nothing but a form of cos of a function of x. If I differentiate both sides with respect to x, my chain rule is going to give me a form sine, negative sine of a function of x into derivative of the function. Why so? Because of a conventional cos x, the derivative with respect to x is negative sine x. If it is anything apart from x, it becomes a function of x, and we also have to account for its derivative, which is nothing but the chain rule. So here my function is cx plus b. A simple differentiation of cx plus b gives me ddx of cx plus d by dx of b. Here I did not write one formula, d by dx of k, any constant k is equal to 0. The same two formulas apply here. I need not rewrite the formulas. Like I said, if I'm using one formula multiple times, I need not write it multiple times. Once is enough. So I get c into derivative of x plus derivative of any constant, for d in this case is 0. So f dash of x is equal to c. So substituting in the original supposed chain rule solution, I get dv by dx is equal to f dash x is nothing but c. There is a negative sign, and sine of a function of x, sine of cx plus b. So I call this as statement 1. I call this as statement 2. One formula which you all wrote with, almost all of you wrote for every sum in the test, was the division rule. So what is d by dx of u by v? Mind you, these u and v are not constants, they are functions of x. It is nothing but u dash v minus v dash u upon v square. wherein u and v both are functions of x. So now I have my du by dx or u dash ready in statement 1, dv by dx or v dash ready in statement 2. I also have my u and my v ready in say statements 3 and 4. I call my division rule as statement 0. Therefore, y is equal to sine of ax plus b upon cos of cx plus d. If you differentiate both sides, sine of ax plus b upon cos of cx plus d. I say applying division rule and substituting 1, 2, 3 and 4 in statement 0. U and v, I remind you, both are functions of x. I am substituting u sine of ax plus b, v cos of cx plus d, u dash a cos of ax plus b, v dash negative c sine of cx plus d, all of them in the division rule. D by dx of u by v is u dash v minus v dash u upon v square. Therefore, I get dy by dx is equal to u dash v. So, I have a cos ax plus b into v, which is cos of cx plus d minus v dash u. So, I have bracketed minus c sine of cx plus d into u sine of ax plus b, the whole upon cos cx plus b square. So my eventual answer is dy by dx is equal to a cos ax plus b into cos of cx plus d. This minus of minus becomes plus c sine cx plus d into sine of ax plus b upon cos of cx plus d the whole square, or d by dx of u and v, u upon v, where u and v are functions of x, giving me u dash v minus v dash u upon v square.